Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew. We're making another tutorial because the other one's gotten a bit outdated now. Welcome back. It's 2021. Last one was made quite a while ago. I'm not exactly sure if I could copy this link. That would be helpful. Yep, October 2020. It's about a year later, so we're coming out with another tutorial here. Hopefully, it could be of some use. First thing I want to go over in this time is going to be going over how to join the Discord once again. So once again, this is the most important part. If you want to rank up in this group, if you want to be active in this group, want to know when events are going on, any questions that you have, you need to be in this Discord. Join the Discord, make a Discord account, completely free. You can go to discord.com, right? You don't even need to download anything. No download needed. Just go to discord.com. You want to download the app, you can download for Windows. There's also going to be a Mac section. I think it would just pop up if you're on Mac. And if you don't, just hit open Discord and it's going to pull you right up and you can access all your Discord stuff there. Secondly, you could join the Discord by clicking on this social links right here. If you have a 13 plus account, it's going to be right here. And it's going to launch your Discord. The invite is right here. This one does not expire. I will also have the invite in the description of this video in case you don't have that. So it should be very easy to access, but just know it's also going to be on the group page. Alrighty, with further ado, I am joined by people today that are going to be explaining some different parts of Robine, since I'm not quite as active anymore, and they could give you a way more in-depth talk about all the different things going on. With that being said, joined by Red Intel, Ard, and Koyo, as you can see right here. They're in my channel here. First thing though, I'm going to be going over is once you're in this Discord, you're going to be prompted with this role help channel and the role request. All you really have to do is read this. As you can see, it says to verify with our system, R exclamation point verify, and then to update your roles, if you got a promotion or something, R get roles, R update, and then you ping yourself. So R get roles, and that would give me any roles that I needed, right? So obviously I'm not Overlord, so it removed the Overlord role from my perm, or tried to, because I have admin permissions, but that is how you do it. If you wanted to verify, R verify, and I'm currently verified, but you would have to verify yourself. The most important channels I would say that you need to look out for are going to be the announcement category. It's where Gavin or anyone was going to be making announcements, anything important, probably in here. Community announcements could also be some interesting things in there. So like Omega saying that this is actually ceremony announcements, but there's also the community one somewhere around there. Here it is. Faction advertisements and stuff here, so that's pretty interesting. Then the game nights tab, so if in case you want to hang out with some people, and then also tryouts are in this tab. So if you're trying to join a division, that's where you go. And then of course events. This is going to where all the trainings and different things are going to be happening. This is where you're going to get your promotions at. So if you're wondering when an event is being hosted, check out the events channel. That's exactly where they're going to be. And as long as, see how this one says concluded here, that means it's over. It would not have anything there if it wasn't over yet. So if this was just like this and you couldn't see that bottom part, just like join the server. This one says you could also join the Discord there. Without further ado though, I do want to talk about different ways you could get promotions other than just like trainings, or what you could actively be doing other than just like training and whatnot. So Red Intel is going to talk a little bit about patrolling. And so the main thing that I think people are wondering, Red, is what they should be doing in patrols, like different things that they could do to help TR during these patrols.
Well, Andrew, You can mainly help out when you're patrolling the city by overall just exploring the city and protecting key important locations, such as the armory and the nexus that you spawn in. And we also have the border, which helps us funnel in civilians, as that is one of our primary goals, is to make sure we funnel in civilians and they get to explore the city and ensure that they're doing their duties and tasks, such as carrying the boxes. Also, while patrolling, you can simply just get marks passively that way. 1 mark per 10 minutes patrolling. However, you're not allowed to AFK, and it is actually very discouraged AFK because there's City 17 is such a huge map, and you can explore so much of it that honestly, there's much rather to go and explore those areas and to help protect our City 17 than rather to be standing around doing nothing. While you're also in City 17, you can also see divisions in action, such as Peacekeepers, Phantom, King, Gamma. You can also you can see how they act, how they function, what's cool abilities such they have. I'm not going to tell you what Phantom does. You should go figure that out. But you can overall figure out which division you want to join in, and those divisions have their own communities, and they're more than welcome. They're more than likely going to accept you in, and they're going to ensure that you're the best unit that you can possibly be. And overall, patrolling City 17 is going to be your primary thing along with the trainings. And it's also a very great way of getting passive marks and a very easy way to get to the highest rank they can achieve with these marks, which is Ground Unit 01.
Yeah, so you could definitely get promotions through just like basically patrolling the city. Um, believe so. Let me find the general chat here. The bot training. Here it is. Bot commands and then R ranks. If you go to R and do an exclamation ranks here, you can see all the XP required for every rank. So level 1 being 5 XP, level 2 20, level 3 30, level 4 40, level 5 50, etc. etc. In terms of getting these XPs and stuff, like you said, 1 XP every 10 minutes, how much XP do you typically get from a training, Red?
You generally get 5 XP or marks if you go to an event and you attend it full on through, but you're also able to earn 5 more additional marks, totaling up to 10 marks in a training if you perform very well and the host selects you for extra marks. This can happen at not only trainings but mass patrols and even other events that apply to it. So this is not so this is the fastest way of getting a rank up is to overall outperform your other units. Be very active in the Robine patrolling and not patrolling in training and also partaking in mass patrols. Overall, you would want to attend events because that is the easiest way to get to a higher rank and also enter our officer corps, which will be discussed later on when you join the group and when you get to this rank.
Yeah, there is an officer program. It's called I believe it's still the civil protection program that you would go through and rank up through that way. That's going to be explained once you hit level 5. They usually send you a DM. Uh, in regard to that though, like Red said, you're getting a minimum of basically 5 XP. You could get up to 10 depending upon your combat skills and your discipline and other things like that. But you're getting like a minimum of 5 XP. So that's basically a maximum of 10 trainings before you hit like that level 5 rank. So it's not too demanding, so don't give up. Um it's a very fair system even if you're not like the best of the best at like shooting people on the game. Like it is made very fair so that you could rank up almost as fast as everyone else can. In regard to that, though, Red did make an interesting point that we do have very close knit communities here with divisions and all that. As you can see, though, like the chat rooms, there are people like in. There's another one. People in our chat rooms talking, and this guy's actually on the border right now, streaming there. Um, so if you wanted to like hang out with people and whatnot, you could join the chat rooms, hang out with your friends, do all that stuff. I believe Art is going to be talking about divisions, how to get in those divisions next. Not too much into detail, but you know he's gonna go over just the basics and any questions you may have on divisions, like the basic common questions.
Thank you, Andrew. The Robine has a few divisions, I would say around 9-ish. You can join any division by joining the TR Division Hub. It will list the requirements needed for the division as well. And all divisionals have special perks or whatnot. For example, Helix can heal other allies and have a self heal, so they can passively heal themselves.
Right, right. So you can join this Discord, like I just showed you on the screen there. There is a section under this help area that you can join the divisions hub here, and all the divisions have their own channels here where they talk about what they do, and some of them even have like their documents here that go really in depth on it. There's also those chat rooms, and they do like joint things here as well in regards to that. So that's basically it regarding divisions. If you wanted to see the divisions, I also showed on the screen how you get to that tab. You go to the affiliates tab in the Roblox group, in the Robine divisions group, and the official divisions are the ones that are allied to this group. So Nova, Phantom, Grid, King, Helix, all those. I actually believe some of these shut down, but but most of the ones that you see are official are going to be on this allied to this group here. So in regards to that, that's pretty good. Koya, I wanted to ask you, as someone that is an officer, that what are your tips though to be getting ranked up in this group, and like things you could do to like get into the community better? Because I feel like a lot of new people have troubles integrating themselves into the community, and like finding quick ways to rank up, or even just like hanging out with people, what they could do to get a better grip on their that.
All right, so a couple tips I have are definitely attend as many events as you can if you're trying to rank up. I know from the beginning it can be hard and stuff, but your most mark giving events would be J events, and those are hosted every once in a while from our diplomacy department, and they will give you at least 10 marks if you show up, and you don't have to be top fragging, you don't have to do anything that well. I mean, of course, always try your best. But still, attending or not, you will receive 10 marks in the end, and that is a very good way to start your ranking up from the lower ranks. Your trainings can help out. The more trainings you attend, and the more you, I guess, show yourself that you have a presence within the Discord, will get yourself more into the community, like speaking in general chat, responding to the questions of the day, and so on and so on. Just try to get into community events that are hosted every once in a while. You can try game nights too, which are also hosted in the Game Nights and Tryouts channel. But that is one way to get yourself into the community. I wouldn't say I'm too much into it, but from how I'm seeing it from a little more of an outsider point of view, that is how you'd get yourself a little more prominence. But I'm trying to think of what else I should cover right here.
Did you have anything to say on how to get more into the community, Red? Because I know there's like a lot of different smaller communities within TR. Um, but overall, like in the general chat, you usually see like almost the same people typing every day. But then there's also like the division people. They're basically always in there doing their own thing. It's like a bunch of tiny little communities and like different. But what are the different ways you could like find yourself in these communities?
That's a great question. And there's actually factions within the City 17 and the Robine. If you go within City 17, you could see faction people in different factions, such as the Resistance, which is the enemy of the Robine, local resistance group against the Robine. We have Task Force Haze, we have Better Rations, and we also have some unofficial ones that will come official or not, regardless, into the future. And you can talk with those communities, and those communities are centered around very different ideologies, but they all have one thing in common, which is community and uniting together to just share memes and enjoy themselves. So there are a lot of small communities and even mildly big communities within the Robine and City 17, in factions and divisions, within the officer corps. If you become an officer within the within the senior command in the Robine, even as a progression, in the progression department and diplomacy, as Koyo explained. There's so many small communities that you can get yourself into. You just have to really just speak with them, and you just basically have to connect with them, and overall just get interactive, get social, uh, stir up some role play, enjoy some overall Robine City 17. Here we're not forcibly being very strict. We're really relaxing here. So anywhere you can find a community, I'd recommend that you go and interact with them and see if they're good for you and join them if you want.
Yeah, there are very differing communities. I think some communities can come off as a little closed or even like a little like toxic in a sense. But you don't have to affiliate yourself with those communities. Like I said, there's like lots. There's like tens, almost like 100 different smaller communities in the Robine, like different small friend groups that you could like affiliate yourself with. And each division, really, every division has like their own little unique community, and just joining a division and interacting with them, like that's how you're gonna get in these communities and become like close knit with them. And the more you hang out with them, obviously the easier it's gonna be for you to find yourself like welcome in those different areas. Obviously, general chat. If you're typing in general chat a lot, these people they're pretty welcoming, to be honest with you. They're kind of funny. Whenever I pop in, they're always like laughing along. But just don't be like scared to like try to like get yourself into these communities. They're very, very accepting. That's why the group is so big, because just so many new people are joining and like starting to hang out with people. Of course, like I said, the most important things you want to look out for: announcements, all of that. Was there anything else you guys thought that maybe could be useful information to new joiners and anything along those lines?
I'm assuming you went over how to report people.
I did not. Did you want to go over that?
I can if you want me to.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so in the TR Discord, there's a channel called HR Assistance. That is where you report people for codex violations. You ping city helpers for pretty much small codex breaks, TK, RK, whatnot, and you ping city administrators for exploiters, just wreaking just like that. Or if there's an officer in game, you can ask them to deal with them. However, proof must be provided with the report, or else we can't do anything about it.
Right. And there are also different ways you could suggest things and all that nice stuff that you'll see. Development-wise, there's a whole development channel. They talk about polls, and they also have all the updates that they're going over. So if you do have any questions regarding that thing, I would definitely ask a developer. But in regards to the community and the ranking up, I think we covered basically everything. Thank you to Red, Ard, and Koyo. That was very informational. I think this tutorial is a lot better than the old one that we had. But yeah, that's basically it.
And remember, if you have any other questions that you don't think this tutorial has covered, please let any officer or above know. They'll gladly DM you with the answers. But try to stick to the tutorial for any answers that you have, and really DM if needed. If there's no way that you can get the answer from generally the general committee, like the chat or the other like channel as such. So if you have any questions that you do not hear that was covered here, just basically contact an officer plus.
Right. There's also this help channel that we have, this help section of the Discord we have that has FAQ and documents. So these are also all this stuff that you could use to help you out. Common Q&A here. But that's basically it. Like Red said, contact someone if you have any questions. You could also ask general chat first, honestly, and usually someone will answer you. But if you're not getting a response out of them, contact an officer. I'd start lower. So officer is literally the first officer rank that we have. So any of these guys on the blue here, And I'd start lower because usually the upper people are usually busy with their time and can't find the time to answer it. So if you're not, you would get less of a response out of them. But definitely these blue guys here, like any questions, like asking like the officers, and they should be able to get around to you. And if one doesn't answer, just DM another one. Someone's gonna respond sooner or later. There's like a billion officers. So I think that's all. So like I said, thank you to Ard, Koyo, Red. Like you said, any questions, feel free, just hit up an officer. Believe that's it. So yeah.